Welcome everybody. So let us solve a problem today. So the given problem is the following table gives the activities of a construction project along with other relevant information. What is the normal project length and the minimum project length? So normal project length means the critical length of the project, critical project length. That is the maximum project length. And the minimum project length. Minimum project length means the project duration you obtained after optimizing your project. Determine the minimum crashing costs of schedule ranging from normal length down to and including the minimum length schedule. So you have to determine the optimum cost, optimum crashing cost of schedule. Okay, so you have to crash your project and then you have to determine the optimum crashing cost. Third is, what is the optimal length schedule duration of each job for your solution? And overhead of the project is rupees 60 per day. So if the overhead of the project is rupees 60 per day, which means our project cost includes indirect cost also. Okay, this rupees 60 per day is indirect cost of your project. That is the overhead cost of your project. Okay, now the details given are the activities are given, the normal duration is given, crash duration is given, cost of crashing per day is given. So in the previous problem there was a normal duration, crash duration, normal cost and crash cost. But in this problem only the normal duration and crash duration alone is given. No crash cost and normal cost is given for you. But you know, see, the optimum of the project depends on indirect cost because the direct cost remains the same. So the direct cost has no impact on optimizing the project. Okay, because the direct cost remains the same. It is for the activity, but overhead cost varies. Overhead cost can be decreased when you are crashing the days. So your optimum length of the project or optimum duration of the project depends on the overhead cost. Okay, now we will proceed with our problem. See, first of all, we will draw the network diagram. So we will draw all the activities and normal durations. Okay, let us draw the activities. Let us draw the network first. So we have activities 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4 and 4, 5. So we have the first event is 1 and from event 1 you have 3 branches. It is 1, 2, 1, 3 and 1, 4. So you have 3 parallel events. 3 parallel initial events. Okay, so we will draw 1, 2, 1, 3 and 1, 4. So drawing our network, this is 1, event 1, event 2. So 1, 2, 1, 3 and 1, 4. Okay. So for event 1, 2, the normal duration is 9 days. For 1, 3, the normal duration is 8 days. And for 1, 4, the normal duration is 15 days. So 9, 8 and 15. So it is 9 days, 8 days and 15 days. Okay. Now, next is activity 2, 4 and 3, 4, right? Activities 2, 4 and 3, 4. Okay. So it is better to draw this network here or you extend the network. We will do small modification here. because it is 2, 4 and 3, 4. We will draw our event 4 here and event 3 here. Now from 2 to 4 and from 3 to 4. So the duration are for activity 1 to, the normal duration is 9 days. For activity 1-3, the normal duration is 8 days. For activity 1-4, the normal duration is 15 days. Now, for activity 2-4, the normal duration is 5 days, and for 3-4, the normal duration is 10 days. So, 5 days and 10 days. Now, the next activity is activity 4-5. The normal duration is 2 days. Activity 4, 5 and the normal duration is 2 days. So now we have drawn the network. Now we have to find the start time and end time of our project. So we will do forward pass computation and backward pass computation to find the early starter time and latest starter time for each events. Okay, first of all we will do the forward pass computation so that we can find the earliest starter time. So earliest starter time we can put it in rectangular boxes. Okay. Okay. So from 1 to 2, you can take this event. So here the start time is 0. We are starting from the 0th day. 0. So the earliest start time of event 2 can be. So activity 1, 2. So here the earliest start time will be 0 plus 9, 9 days. So activity 1, 4, it is a 0 plus 15. Okay. So in event 4, we have 3 activities coming towards event 4. 3 pre-events, 3 pre-activities. So we will complete this first because here there is only one activity reaching the event 3. So 0 plus 8 for activity 3, it is 8 days. Okay. Now for activity 4, we have for event 4 we have 3 activities. 3 activities has to be completed before event 4. So at event 4 it is 9 plus 5. 9 plus 5, it is 14 days. So here 0 plus 15, it is 15 days. 8, this 8 plus 10, 18 days. So we have to take the longest duration so that we have to start this event 4 only after 18 days. That is on the 18th day. Otherwise, see this event, these activities will not be completed. So here the earliest event time is 18. Okay. So now for event 5, it is 18 plus 2, it is 20 days. So forward pass computation is over. Now we will calculate the backward pass computations to find the latest start time. So that we will put in this triangular box. So we start from 20, latest pass computation, we will start from the last event. So here it is 20. So for event 4, it is 20 minus 2, 18 Now for event 2, it is 18 minus 5, 13. 18 minus 5 is 13. For event 3, 18 minus 8, sorry, 18 minus 10. 18, this 18 minus 10, it is 8. For event 1, see, 3 activities are branching out of event 1. So you have to take the lowest value. Okay, now it is 13 minus 9, it is 4. 18 minus 15, this 18 minus 15, it is 3. 8 minus 8, it is 0. So we have to take the lowest value, so that is least value, that is 0. So here the latest start time will be 0. So now you see where the float is equal to 0. See here for event 1 it is 0, 0. So float is equal to 0. Event 2 float is not equal to 0. Event 3 float is equal to 0. So your critical events are event 1, 3, 4 and 5. Because 18 minus 18 0. 20 minus 20 0. So you can write here your critical events. Critical events are events 1, event 3, event 4 and event 5. So what are your critical activities? Your critical activities are activities 1 to 3, activities 3 to 4 and activities 4 to 5. So your critical path becomes, your critical path or the longest path of your duration is path 1 to 3 to 4 to 5. So now we will mark our critical path in our network diagram. So our critical path is 1 to 3. See here it is, difference is 0. Here 8 minus 8, the difference is 0. 18 minus 18, the difference is 0. 20 minus 20, the difference is 0. So your critical path is like this, right? So this is your critical path. 1, 3, 4 and 5. So what is the normal duration of your project? Normal project length is 20 days. See, that is our first question what is asked. First thing, what is the normal project length? So our normal project length is 20 days. Okay. So this is our normal project length. You can complete your project without any delay in 20 days. So now the normal duration of our project. Normal duration of the project is 20 days. So what is the total cost? Total overhead cost associated with your project. So it is rupees 60 per day. So total overhead cost will be, or indirect cost will be equal to 60 per day. So 60 into normal duration is 20 days. So we get rupees 1200. Okay. Now we will now we have to crash the activity. Okay. So in order to crash the activity, we will be finding the crash cost, the overhead cost and the total cost. And how can we crash the activity? We can crash the activity along the critical path. So it is already given in the problem. See, normal duration for activity 1, 2, the normal duration is 9 days, the crash duration is 6 days, which means you can crash this activity 1, 2 for 3 days. Similarly, you can crash the activity 1, 3 for 8 minus 5, 3 days. Okay, so our critical activities are activity 1, 3, 3, 4 and 4, 5. So these are our critical activities. So for that, first of all, we will find the cost of crashing. Okay. So now our activity and cost of crashing. See here the normal duration is given and crash duration is given, but cost is not given. Normal cost is not given. So if the normal cost is not given, you will not be able to find the cost slope. So if you are not possible to find the cost slope, you find the cost of crashing. Instead of cost slope, cost of crashing is given in the problem. Okay. So you have to rank the activity based on the cost of crashing. So first of all, we will take activity 1, 2. If we take activity 1, 2, see you can take activity 1, 2. The normal duration is 9 days. The crash duration is 6 days, which means you can crash the project for 3 days. So cost of crashing per day is 20. Okay, so we will write here cost of crashing is 20 bar. You write the number of days for crashing. Okay, so that you can write inside the bracket. So number of days for crashing is 3 days. Similarly, you take activity 1, 3. Next activity is activity 1, 3. So for activity 1, 3, the cost of crashing is 25 days. The normal duration is 8 days and the crash duration is 5 days. So here also you can crash it for 3 days. Next activity is 1, 4. The cost of crashing is 30. The normal duration is 15 days. Crash duration is 10 days. You can crash it for 5 days. The next activity is activity 2, 4. So the cost of crashing is 10 rupees. So the normal duration is 5 days and the crash duration is 3 days. So you can crash it for 2 days. Next activity is 3, 4. Your crash cost is 15 rupees. Your crash duration is normal duration 10 days, crash duration 6 days. So you can crash it for 4 days. The next activity is 4, 5. Your crash cost is 40. Crash duration is 1 day because normal duration is 1 day and the crash duration is normal duration is 2 days and the crash duration is 1 day. So your number of days you can crash is 1 day. Now you can rank the activities based on the cost of crashing. Okay, so here the cost of crashing is very low for activity 2, 4. So for activity 2, 4, your rank is 1. So 2, 4 activity, the rank is 1. Next lowest cost is 15 rupees. So here the rank is 2. Next lowest rank is 20 rupees. So the rank is 3. Next lowest cost is 25. So the rank is 4. Then for 30 rupees the rank is 5. And for 40 rupees the rank is 6. So totally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 activities and 6 ranks. So now, based on the ranks, we will crash the activities. So 2, 4, 2, 4. Okay. When you crash the activities, you have to crash the activities on the critical path. We know our critical activities are activities 1 to 3 to 4 to 5. Right? So among these activities, which has the lowest rank? So for 1, 3, the rank is 4. For 3, 4, the rank is 2. For 4, 5, the rank is 6. So first of all, we will crash the activity 3, 4. Second, so after crashing the activities, we will see the other critical paths and then we will move on to the next step. Okay. So our first of all, we will crash the activity 3, 4 because in the critical path, this activity 3, 4 has the lowest rank. Okay. Let us move on for crashing the activity. Okay. So for this, I will write the normal duration. So the normal duration is, initially the normal duration is 20 days. For normal duration, the crash activity. So for the project to be completed in 20 days, no activity should be crashed. Crash activity is nil. So if the crash activity is nil, the crash cost is also nil. So what about the overhead cost? Here we don't have direct cost, we have only the overhead cost. We know the overhead cost is 20 into 60. So that is 1200. So the total cost of your project, that is total indirect cost of your project is 1200 rupees. Now you are crashing for 1 day. So that means we will write the paths. Okay. So what is our critical path now? So the critical path is 1 to 3 to 4 to 5. Now we will write the other parallel paths of the other paths. So paths are, see 1, 3, 4, 5 is our critical path. We have two more paths, that is 1, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 4, 5. Two more paths, okay, 1, 2, 4, 5 and 1, 4, 5. So 1, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 4, 5. So other paths are 1, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 4, 5. So we have these many paths. Okay. So now see for this path, if you take the critical path, if you take the critical path, here for 1, 3, 4, 5, the duration is 20 days. If you take the path 1, 4, 5, we will see the network diagram. If we take the path 1, 4, 5, the duration will be 15 plus 2. 1, 4, 15 plus 4, 5, it is 2. So 15 plus 2, it is 17 days. 17 days. And similarly for 1, 2, 4, 5, our duration will be 9 plus 5, 14, 14 plus 2, 16 days. So for this path 1, 4, 5, the duration is 17 days. And for 1, 2, 4, 5, the duration is 16 days. Okay. So for 1, 4, 5, the duration is 17 days, and for 1, 2, 4, 5, the duration is 16 days. Now we are crashing the activity. So we are crashing the activity for 1 day, right? crashing the activity for 1 day, your 20 days becomes 19 days. So which activity has to be crashed first? See, we saw activity 3, 4 should be crashed first, because in the critical path we have to crash the critical activities. So in the critical path, this activity 3, 4 has the lowest rank 2. So 3, 4 has to be crashed, and this activity 3, 4 can be crashed for 4 days. Can be crashed for 4 days. Okay. So we will crash the activity 3, 4. So crash activity is 3, 4. So this activity you are crashing for the first day. Okay, totally you can crash it for 4 days. So you are crashing the activity for the first day. So for activity 3, 4, the crash cost is 15 days. 15 rupees, right? 15 rupees. So the crash cost is 15 rupees. For 1 day it is 15 rupees. So your overhead cost becomes 19 into 60, because you are going to complete the project in 19 days. So 19 into 60, this is 1140 rupees. So your total cost is crash cost 15 plus 1140, you get 1155 rupees. Okay, that's 15 plus 1140. So 15 plus 1140, you get 1155 rupees is your total cost. So you have crashed the activity 3, 4 for 1 day, right? So when you are crashing this activity 3, 4, this 20 days becomes 19 days. There is no 3, 4 activity in this path and this path. So that's all. Now we will crash the activity 3, 4 for 1 more day, because you can crash this for 4 days. So 1 more day you are crashing, you get 18 days. So again activity 3, 4 is crashed for the second day. So your crash cost becomes, for 2 days it is 15 into 2, 30 rupees. So overhead cost becomes 18 into 60, because 18 days, you are completing the project in 18 days. So 18 into 60 becomes 1080. Your total cost becomes 30 plus 1080. So it is 1110. Now your 19th day has become 18 days. Now we will crash it for another 1 more day. So our crash duration, normal duration becomes 17 days. We are crashing the activity 3, 4 for the third day. So the crash cost becomes 15 into 3, 45. Overhead cost becomes 17 into 60. So it is 1020. So our total cost becomes 45 plus 1020, that is 1065 rupees. So 17 days, right? So we are crashing the activity 3, 4. So this 18 has become 17 days. Now there are two 17 days. So that these two paths are critical paths now. 1, 3, 4, 5 is also a critical path. 1, 4, 5 is also a critical path. Now among these two paths, which has the lowest rank? You have to see that. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 1, 4, 5. So this path 1, 4, 5 has also become critical. So 1, 3, 4, 5 and 1, 4, 5 has also become critical now. So for 1, 4 the activity is 5th rank. 1, 4 has the 5th rank. 4, 5 has the 6th rank. So again the lowest rank among these two networks, because these two paths are the critical paths. So the lowest rank in these two paths is second rank, so 3, 4. So we will crash once again the activity 3, 4. So your duration becomes 16 days. You are crashing the activity 3, 4. Sorry, you cannot do that. Sorry, I'm so sorry. No. You have to see which path is common. Right? You can have only one critical path. So now two critical paths. So from these two paths, you have to reduce a common path. So 1, 3 is not common. 3, 4 is not common. Only 4, 5 is common, right? 4, 5 is common. So that we will crash 4, 5 because only 4, 5 is common between these two paths. If there are more than two activities common, then you have to see the lowest rank. Okay. So now for crashing, for bringing the duration to 16 days, you will be crashing the activity 4, 5. So if you take activity 4, 5, it can be crashed for how many days? Only 1 day. And the crash cost is 40 days, 40 rupees. So this is crashed for 1 day. So crash cost is 40 rupees. So already for crashing, it has cost 45 rupees. So 45 plus 40, it is 85. See here it is 15 plus 15, so 30. 15, so here it is 30 plus 15, so 45. Here it is 45 plus 40, so 85 rupees. Now the overhead cost will be 16 into 60. It is 960 rupees. So the total cost becomes 85 plus 960. So you get 1045 rupees. So now you have crashed activity 4, 5, right? So when you are crashing the activity 4, 5, this 17 days becomes 16 days. Again, here also you have 4, 5. So 17 becomes 16 days. Here also you have 4, 5. So this 16 becomes 15 days. Now you cannot crash 4, 5 because for activity 4, 5 can be crashed only for 1 day. Now you have to see the next activity which can be crashed in these two networks. So 4, 5 cannot be crashed. So in order to bring this 16 to 15 days, you have to crash one activity from this critical path and another activity from this critical path. So here, if it is 1, 3, 4, 5 and 1, 4, 5, right? So we know, see here itself I will write the rank. So for 1, 3 the rank is 4. For 3, 4 the rank is 2. For 4, 5 the rank is 6. For 1, 4 the rank is 5. For 4, 5 the rank is 6. For 1, 2 the rank is 3. 2, 4 the rank is 1. And for 4, 5 the rank is 6. This 4, 5 cannot be crashed because it has been already crashed for 1 day. So this activity you cannot crash anymore. So the next activity which you can crash is, see, 1, 3, 4. From this path you can crash the lowest rank activity, that is 3, 4, and from this path you have to crash the activity 1, 4. Okay. So 3, 4 and 1, 4. Hope you understood. See, in order to bring this 16 days to 15 days, From this path 1, 3, 4, 5, you have to crash the lowest rank activity, that is 3, 4. And from this path you have only one more activity left, that is 1, 4. Okay, so 3, 4 from this path and 1, 4 from this path. So in order to bring it to 15 days, we have to crash the activity 3, 4 for the 4th day. See, already 3 days has been crashed. So only one more day is left. So for the 4th day, from which activity? From the path 1, 3, 4, 5. Also, from the next path 1, 4, 5, you have to crash the activity 1, 4. So the activity 1, 4 can be crashed for 5 days. So 1, 4 we have not crashed already. So 1, 4 can be crashed for the first day from the path 1, 4, 5. So our total crashing cost becomes 85 plus 15 rupees for crashing the activity 3, 4. One more thing I forgot to tell you. Okay. And for crashing the activity 1, 4, the crash cost is 30 days, 30 rupees. So you get 130 rupees. The overhead cost is 15 into 60. It is 900 rupees. So you get total cost 900 plus 130. So it is 1030 rupees. Okay. So now your 16 days has become 15 days. Here also you have crashed one activity. So 16 days has become 15 days. Now all the 3 paths are critical. All the 3 paths are critical. Now you have to crash one activity from the first critical path, one activity from the second critical path, and one activity from the third critical path. Okay. So you don't have any paths in common. So see 3, 4. The path 3, 4 has already been crashed for 4 days. So you cannot crash 3, 4 anymore. So 3, 4 crashing is completed. 3, 4 the crashing is completed. So only thing left is 1, 3. 1, 3 alone is left. Okay. So from the first path you have to crash 1, 3. So for the 14th day. For 14th day, from the first path, that is from the path 1, 3, 4, 5, you are crashing the activity 1, 3. 1, 3 for the first day. Activity 1, 3 can be crashed for 3 days. Okay, so for the first 1 day you are crashing activity 1, 3. Now, from the second activity you are crashing 1, 4. So 1, 4 already it has been crashed for 1 day. So you are crashing it for the second day. So from 1, 4, fifth path, you are crashing the activity 1, 4 for the second day. Now, from the activity 1, 2, 4, 5, you are crashing, see 2, 4 has the lowest rank. So you will crash 2, 4 for the first day, I think. Yes, 2, 4 has not been crashed. So from the path 1, 2, 4, 5, you will be crashing 2, 4, activity 2, 4 for the first day. Okay. So what will be your cost? This 130 plus crashing the activity 1, 3. For 1, 3, the crash rupees is 25 plus for 1, 4, for crashing 1, 4, it is 30 rupees plus for crashing 2, 4, the cost is 10 rupees. So you get 195. Now here it is 14 into 60, you get 840. So total cost is 195 plus 840, we get 1035. Okay. So now our 15 days has become 14 days. It has become 14 days, 14 days and 14 days. So now we will crash one more activity for one more day. So for 13th day. Okay. So we will crash the activity 1, 3 from this path, 1, 4 from this path and 2, 4 from this path. So crashing the activity 1, 3. So for the 13th day, right? For 13 days, we are crashing 1, 3 for the second day. Okay. 1, 3 for the second day for activity. So I'm not writing the paths now. It is understood for you, right? So from the second path, we are crashing the activity 1, 4. So 1, 4, already it has been crashed for 2 days. We are crashing for one more day. So 1, 4, we are crashing for the third day. Then from here, 2, 4. So 2, 4, we are crashing for the second day. Okay. So now the cost is 195 plus for 1, 3 the cost is 25 plus 1, 4 the cost is 30 plus 2, 4 the cost is 10 rupees. So we get 160 rupees. Sorry, 260 rupees. Is it correct? So it is 195 plus 25 plus 30 plus 10, 260, right. So here we get 13 into 60, 780. So total cost is 260 plus 780. We get 1040 rupees. So this the 14 has become 13 days, 14 has become 13 days, and 14 has become 13 days. Now once again we will crash these activities 1, 3 from the first path. Okay. So for 12th day we will crash the activity 1, 3 for the third day. So 1, 3 can be crashed for 3 days. Okay. So for the third day, and from the second, so 1, 3 we cannot crash anymore. 1, 3 is over for the third day, and here 1, 4. So we will crash 1, 4 for the fourth day, because 1, 4 can be crashed for 5 days. And from the third path, we will crash 2, 4. 2, 4 for the third day. Because 2, 4, okay, no more. You cannot crash 2, 4 because 2, 4 can be crashed only for 2 days. So those 2 days are over. So 2, 4 is over. The only thing left is 1, 2. So you have to crash 1, 2 now. So 1, 2 is crashed for the first day, right? We have not crashed 1, 2 so far. You can check. So 1, 2 is crashed for the first day. So how much you get? 260 plus for activity 1, 3 it is 25 rupees. For crashing the activity 1, 4 it is 30 rupees. For crashing the activity 1, 2 it is 20 rupees. So you get totally 260 plus 25 plus 30 plus 20. So you get 335 rupees. So here you get 12 into 60, 720 rupees. So our total cost is 335 plus 720. You get 1055 rupees. Okay. So you have crashed for 12 days. Here it became 12, 12, 12. It is not possible to do any more crashing, because if you crash furthermore, you cannot crash this path, this path, this 1, 3, 4, 5, you cannot crash. There is no activities for crashing in the path 1, 3, 4, 5. That means this is your optimum path. The optimum duration of your project is 12 days. So how can you conclude this? The minimum duration is 12 days, from which you cannot crash further. So you can conclude minimum duration of your project or minimum project length will be 12 days. Okay, what else is asked in our question? And minimum project length, right? So minimum project length is 12 days. And determine the minimum crashing cost of schedule ranging from the normal length to and including the minimum length schedule. So which means See here you can compare the cost 1200, then 1115 the cost is reduced, 1110 the cost is reduced, 1065 the cost is reduced, 1045 the cost is reduced, 1030 the cost is reduced, 1035 the cost is increasing, 1040 the cost is increasing, 1050 the cost is increasing. That means your minimum cost of the project is 1030. 1030 on the 15th day. So how can you conclude? Optimum duration of your project. See, minimum project length is 12 days. So optimum project length or optimum project duration is 15 days with a total cost of 1030 rupees. Okay, so minimum project length is 12 days with a total cost of, you can see for 12 days the cost is 1055. With a cost of 1055 rupees. Okay, so this is your optimum project duration is, the lowest cost is the optimum cost, and the duration corresponding to the lowest cost is the optimum duration. So I hope our problem is completed. We have answered all the questions asked. Okay, determine the minimum crashing cost ranging from the normal length. So minimum we have found, minimum is 12 days and the cost corresponding to 12 days, and optimum length is 15 days and the cost corresponding to 15 days, right? So that's all. So three things we have obtained, that is normal length of the project, normal cost of the project, minimum duration of the project, minimum cost of the project, and optimum cost of the project and optimum duration of the project. So thank you.